This is the fun part when you get to hang with all the guys. We've got the boss. We've got Ivan's up here just finishing his drop. Got Marty Mark here.
Hi, Mark.
Ben's here. Ben's the report expert.
I won't go that far.
And we've got the guys that just finished the drop.
Hey.
Awesome. So this is the wall we're working on. It's not pretty, but we're just going to get it consolidated a bit so that it just lasts and holds on for a little bit longer. So we're just going to do a little paint section on this panel here to go over two skills, which is using the brush. The brush is used for cutting in and getting a straight edge, and then how to use a roller, how to roll out on the surface and get a nice rolled out finish so that it doesn't take too long. We roll out pretty quickly and get a job with a nice uniform coating. So on this board I'm just going to tape up these three edges to show how to roll for a good finish, but then on this one here I'm just going to cut in with a brush and show how to get a straight line with the brush. Just quickly mask it up. So you can see here I use the roller to get a nice line up to the masking tape. I don't want to go past the masking tape, of course, because it's cleaned up. And then I'm going to use the brush here to cut in. Quite often you just need to have good brush skills, and cutting in is a very quick way to do it. You can get a very straight and professional line. Now, the main thing about cutting in an edge is you get a bit of paint on your brush, but you don't want to come straight into the corner with the brush. You want to come a little bit away from the corner to get the brush working, and then you can come into the edge with the brush already working, and you get a pretty beautiful straight line there that'll run through. If I come straight to the corner with the brush loaded with paint, see all these bad edges from someone before? That's what happens. It gives like a really bad edge, so we just sort of a little bit away from it, and we get the brush sort of working with the line, and then we come in, beautiful little straight line. Gorgeous. Now the next thing to do is we want to be able to roll in while this is still wet, because if we don't roll at the same time, you're going to see a brush mark and then the roller marks, and it's going to look like a frame on the outside. So we don't want to see a frame there. We want to see a nice uniform finish through there. With rolling out, there's two parts to rolling. One is we just get the paint on there, and then we finish the paint. So the first job is just to get the paint onto the wall. Now we're not trying to finish it, we just want to get the paint on the wall. Just lay it out thick enough that it's going to spread through nicely. Just lay it out. So we're not trying to finish it yet, we just want to get the paint onto the wall. Especially when we're working down a wall, you just get the paint onto that wall. There we can see now the paint's on there as a first coat. You can now just even it out a little bit, good. And then we're ready to finish. Now when we finish with the roller, we always want to let this end travel first, because what will happen if I go this way, I can leave a little bit of a line, the pressure gets a little bit higher on this side for some reason. So we want to finish it from, if you're going left to right, you sort of have like a little arrow, just overlap just a little bit, and we just follow it through. You can see we've got a really nice uniform first coat, and we don't have, or very minimal, lines coming down. Beautiful. So just bring the camera around this side now so you can see with the light there. See as the first coat, that's a really uniform finish. With a second coat on that, that'll just be beautiful. And that's basically how to get it on nice and quick. We lay it on, get the paint on, and then we finish the paint off. And that's the very basics of just applying the coat of paint. There's lots of little tips and tricks which I'll show you later on, as many as I know, and there's a lot that I'm still learning, of course, always learning. So, but this is the basic procedure that we need you guys to sort of get the hang of, because they do start to do just funny things, and if they've got two guys doing different things while they're working together, you're going to get two finishes on a wall that don't match up. You want to have everyone doing the same uniform finish, all coming down together. So now, while the paint's still wet, is the time to take the masking tape off, otherwise it can sort of tear as you take the tape off. So we've still got a wet coat there. And if I've pressed it down properly, there should be no little bleed marks. We should get a beautiful straight line. Let's see how well I did. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And alright. Now that is a pass. So here's a real easy tip. If we've just finished the first coat of paint and we've got to leave it over lunchtime, or we have to leave it till the next day, we don't want to wash these out and let them go down the drain. And also, even if you wash them in a container, they're a bit sort of wet the next day to use. So really simple, you just get a little plastic bag or a piece of Glad wrap, pop it in there, so it's sealed up nice and tight. Get your roller, again pop it inside a plastic bag, seal up nice and tight, and then the next day that is ready just to pick it up and just keep on painting with the same colour again.